Apologies for that. For some strange reason, my stream completely crashed, so I've had to restart it. So welcome. For those that are just joining, I am Brown6299 and I am your host on Taco Tuesday, where we'll be seeing a lot of action, a lot of fun. So a little recap on roughly where we are. So the Axes have capped midpoint. They have got a very good garrison network up and around. We got a lot of pressure on the east side of the map, which is absolutely fantastic. Or yeah, the east side of the map, which is fantastic because it will be keeping them busy away from midpoint, and it will be causing them a bit of a distraction, really. However, we do see a lot of action on the west side, but again, ultimately, we have got a lot of pressure still in the middle. It is going to be fun. Please comment away in the chat, engage, like, subscribe, all them fun stuff. The end of the week, I aim to be at 150 followers, hopefully even 200 or subscribers. So please subscribe away, show your support. The more support we get, the better. It gives me that extra encouragement to keep on going. So we got a little Lux here with Officer Philip as tank commander from KWRC. It'd be interesting to see how the tankers utilise their tanks on this game. Definitely with the new updates around, with the cooldowns being a little bit longer, and only 2 heavies are allowed on the field at one time. So this Lux here is defending the east side flanks, keeping the infantry suppressed without overextending and putting themselves into a vulnerable state. We do know we do have a tank here, an enemy tank, which is being tank commanded by Snuller Chef. Not sure what clan he's from. So we will see some tank action, hopefully, sometime tonight, which will be all fun. But let's go and follow Staff Sergeant We Massacre. It was funny in the warm-up match. He killed me, so will that give him that bad luck for this game? I do have top killers on the bottom of the screen, so keep an eye out. We got some good killers there so far by the looks of it. Massacre died, so it does look like he will have some bad luck tonight. There is a lot of pressure around midpoint. It will be interesting to see whether each side, or where the opposition will end up taking it on capping it. It'd be interesting to see their defensive strategies and their attacking strategies. And with these types of games, it's always slightly harder because this is a mixed clan event. So there's people from all over coming together, having a bit of fun on a Tuesday night. A little interesting fact: the 2 commanders that are commanding these matches tonight, they went against each other on the last Taco Tuesday, and this is a bit of a revenge match. So that gives it that little bit more interest. Who do you reckon's going to win? Is it going to be Allies, or will it be Axis? Got someone coming in through the back door there. He's going to cause disruption. Oh, he's still alive. Cadaver. Get him! Coasting! Great shooting! They do have something back here. Let's go and investigate. It's an OP. Got Ryan there coming out of his tank, making some repairs by the looks of it. Let's take a look at the map. Let's look where we're at. We've got an OP very close to the midpoint, which will be causing them slight disruption. We got another OP on the east side, just in front of the Lux. We still do have a lot of pressure on the east side, still causing harassment. So it'll be interesting to see how they progress forwards. We do have a bit of medium action going over there. But again, I'm very impressed with the garrison network from both sides. They're very well set up, well established. So it'll be interesting. As are they using this viaduct to progress up, take out the enemy that are being a distraction. Let's watch him for a minute. Remember, like, subscribe, show your support. And welcome to Taco Tuesday. Let's go and have a look at midpoint. London has fallen. Not literally. Don't panic. Don't panic. London is still very much active. It's just a player. See a blueprint there of a repair station. And these tanks need it. They need that support. They need to be kept alive. We all know that armor dominance is a massive factor to a successful match. haven't seen any airheads being dropped yet. However, there is cap pressure on River Battery. That is by a tank. Let's go and fly over. Let's go and have a look at him. Because I think he is just about to be satcheled. Has he? Who is it? So, Provider 1 is TC. And he got taken out by the tank just over here. Who is in it? Who is our killers? That is Snuller. Snuller Chef. It was a good shot. To be fair, the tank was in the open. No cover, no defense, overextended. It was always going to be a matter of time. There's our mate, We Massacre. Let's see how he does here. Got the flamethrower. Traded. Got a recon plane coming over, or just been over. I'd assume that was a friendly recon. I didn't see the command coming up in the top left. So, yeah, I would assume so. We got a tank leaving bottom right. That was the tank that died earlier. We've only got 2 tanks on the field. Can't see the third so far. Might have redeployed into infantry for the time being. At the moment, both sides are doing their jobs well. They're keeping up the pressures where they need to keep up the pressures. It's going to be a very exciting game. As we see, there are our enemy in the strong point now. Be interesting to see how the Axis now try and defend this. Remember, I do apologise. My icons are the wrong way round. My fault, your mistake. So yes, it is showing that I'm playing as allies, but I'm not. They've done really well eliminating that immediate threat. They just need to take away the incoming threat that's coming into the midpoint, but they are defending this midpoint very well. Let's look at our top killers. Viking at 28. Vadakava. Nope, Za. Now joint with Viking, and you got, to be fair, I'm not even going to pronounce some of these names. Won't be doing myself any justice. Still a lot of pressure here on midpoint. Both teams doing a fantastic job keeping that pressure up. There we go, just swapped over the logos for you because I know how annoying it is. Let's take a look at the map, let's see where we're at. So, we have got some very strong offensive OPs from the Allies on both sides. They do look like they are starting to surround Causeway, which would lead me to predict imminently they will start to cap midpoint. But again, this could all change quite quick, quite drastically. We just need to see how the Axis team now reorg itself and push them back, send them back to where they came from. Again, welcome to my stream. My name is Brown6299 and I am your host. Again, look how close they are getting. They are literally pushing in hard and strong. We need the Axis now really to start finding their OPs, reconsolidate a little bit and just push them back to their blue zone, because at the moment they are in the red zone. They are fighting hard and they want this midpoint. How long do you reckon it will be until we see it change over? I don't reckon it'll be long if it carries on like this. Got Gecko there in the viaduct, throwing rockets into the point. There goes another rocket into the point. Didn't do any damage by the looks of it. We got a tank pushing across, hammering the infantry in the trench system there. Got another tank just off the road. Let's follow extreme luck. Oh, John Matrix 6. Obviously, this 15-minute delay has just put in the chat that he thinks Allies will win. Will they? Very good statement. Let's see who wins. Extreme luck there, got a nice little position, nice stable firing position, got a little bit of cover, so if he does take some shots he can duck down. However, he needs to keep an eye on his left side. There we go, he's got to take him down. Let's follow Gecko in with his rockets. You've got Leon Gare coming across the water. They are going to run straight into each other by the looks of it. He's bandaging. They're literally pretty much side by side. Gecko there knows someone has just taken out their OP. Not sure which end to go. Leon just waiting. This is a game of patience. Who's going to make that first move? Leon makes the first move and Gecko takes him down. Got London just the other side of the hedge. Gecko peeking around the corner and he takes London. London has fallen again. Primer coming around the corner. Gecko is down. He is finally down. Again, as predicted right at the beginning, that was on my previous stream, where I said these viaducts or ditches, whatever you want to call them, will be utilised a lot because they're the perfect little alleyways to be able to get push up whilst utilising cover. We are massacre. Died there, don't know what from. By the looks of it, Axes have done well to get rid of that pressure. They are starting to cap River Battery. Let's go and have a look. Let's see how they react. A big spawn wave has just come off in the east. That is, by the looks of it, the threat eliminated. There was just the two of them. However, they reacted extremely well there. Will we see another moment like that? Here's Ghost using this viaduct. Let's follow him. Utilising this willow tree for a little bit of cover. Remember, like and subscribe, show your support, give that extra encouragement to continue creating you guys content, streaming these games of Hell Let Loose. Those that are new to my channel, I stream for the Premier League, DMT, the World Cup, and also Taco Tuesday. And whilst I mentioned Taco Tuesday, let's give a massive shout out to Taco for the time it takes to organise these sorts of events and keep the Hell Let Loose community engaged in constant battles. Massive well done. So we are currently following Ghost as he progresses up to River Battery. He has just been killed. Let's go and find someone else. Let's go back to midpoint and see what they're up to. Okay, on midpoint we've got two tanks here. First tank is Officer Philip. He did have Bourbon in there, so I'd assume he was out repairing. Maybe he got killed. Then in the tank behind, we have got Ryan as tank commander. Again, the Allies are extremely close to Carentan Causeway. They are contesting this midpoint. Will this be the moment where we see the midpoint change hands for the first time this game? They are starting to cap now. It'll be interesting to see how the Axis respond to this, defend their midpoint. Like I say on every single one of my streams, it is all about the midpoint. Whoever holds that midpoint wins the game. And I know that sounds quite a stupid comment. However, the amount of teams that you see that cap midpoint, put too much pressure onto the fourth point and overextend, they lose that midpoint, then they lose the game. Bombing run coming straight over. Does this mean that the Allies are preparing for a big push? Haven't seen any airheads being dropped yet. Seen a couple of bombing runs now. to be fair, I think the armour on this midpoint is probably keeping that cap pressure up to prevent them from capping. If I'm honest. Because we've only got 4 people on this midpoint, and they are getting hammered, but they're doing a fantastic job. Got supplies there, got a nice garrison just behind the point. They just need to stick with it, keep the pressure up, whilst distracting them also on that east flank. Let's follow mags. Let's take a look at the map whilst Mags is running around. So again, we've still got very good network connection set up. Also for the opposition, they as well have got a very good network. We can see them just flooding down this road. We do have little battles happening on the flank, but the main action is happening here. We potentially got a bit of tank on tank action that I will go and take a look at. So as we see, the Allies tank is behind a hedge, utilising cover. By the looks of it, got a shot on the front. Got a second shot in the tracks. They are withdrawing. They are making some repairs. Got a little jeep flying up. There it goes. Oh no, how emotional. They literally got themselves stuck and they are dead. Who's in this? We got provided one. Has TC. Are they going to relocate to try and get some eyes on this tank? They're all looking this way. I'm not sure why. Tanks peeking out. They got one in. They got two in. What a fantastic shot. Perfectly timed. And they took out their counterparts. Who is in it? Staff Sergeant Pebble, big shout out to you and your crew. Coming back here at midpoint, let's see what's occurring. So again, the Axis have got the most dominant pressure on this midpoint. They are slowly pushing them back off the midpoint from that area where they were getting hammered. But can they keep it up? Got a tank coming in here. They have built a defensive structure on the main road. Let's take a look at the map. Let's see what we're doing. You can see it's very evenly spread all the way across the map. Still a big pressure in this midpoint. You have got little battles either side that are causing that extra distractions. You got another tank versus tank battle. Let's go and have a look, see what's occurring. This tank here is in a slight vulnerable position. They are on their own. They have got no support around them. Bourbon has just been killed.